Just this morning I was thinking of the story in 1 Samuel 14 where Jonathan and his armor bearer with one sword in the land, they began to pursue the enemy and fight God's battle. And it said that the army was sleeping. They were sleeping under the tree in fear. Mm-hmm. They refused to act because of fear. And I think fear can paralyze us in these seasons. So I love that Jonathan has the courage and his armor bearer with him to say, we're going to do something with what we have. Yeah. And I think there's something profound in that story to go, hey, we've got one sword. And it said that within half an acre, they had killed 20 of the enemy. Yeah. An uphill battle, a battle that would be impossible without God. And I think for some of us, we're stepping into that new space. We're offering God new wineskins. Jesus said, I can't, put new wine into old wineskins. And so we're learning to come and go, God, would you fill these new spaces, these new paradigms? And I think there's something so important about do something with what you have.
That's so true.
Let's not get paralyzed. Let's not compare. Let's not look at what others are doing, but how can I respond and know that God can anoint my life, that the Holy Spirit flooding my life actually looks like Nate. Yeah. It looks like the strength. It looks like Bethel, and we get to come with that one sword we have. So I love what you said earlier about just being revealed. Like some things are going to get revealed so I think profoundly in this season. And as we seek the Lord.
And I think to add to that, Nate, every church or community of believers has an aspect, an attribute of God that needs to be expressed.
Come on.
It's everyone wants to be something else, but maybe they're not. So I think what you just said is really crucial. And so I think right now it'd be interesting to talk to all pastors and leaders. They're probably feeling a sense of pressure and a sense of comparison because they're like, oh my gosh, they're streaming, they're innovating. Yep. It's like, no, we can't get caught up in that game. We need to get caught up in the game that you just said. And that was, what do you have to bring? What do you have?
That's
and
right.
What do you have to bring? Bring that to the best of your ability. And God will honor that. And even if it's an iPhone and you're just on Facebook Live preaching the gospel or sharing whatever, then just run with that.
Love that.
And so I think that's a really good point you made. And if any other pastors and leaders listen to this, I would say don't get caught up in the comparison game. Just do the best you can with what you have, and God will honor it. He totally will.